thing and see if we can keep the Rays here in Tampa?
You know, it's, I will be interested to see what that legal opinion says. I'm not a lawyer, I'm advised by a lot of them. And torturous interference is a very serious issue. I mean, Michael can tell you. And my ability to interject myself into a legally binding contract between two parties puts me at risk, I think, which is why you've seen me be very careful about what I say. You know, I was famously quoted about, being the boyfriend. I'm beginning to think that Hagan wants to be the boyfriend, I'll just be the pool guy. And you know who gave me that line? Mayor Foster. Which I told him, I said, man, you give me more speech material than any guy. Here's sort of where we are with that. And I'm, Rick Danielson from St. Pete Times is patiently waiting for me to say something other than what I have already said. And I'm not going to do it because it's important that words matter. And I think the message that I would leave all of you is that the Rays are a regional asset that we need to find a way to keep in the Tampa Bay area. They got a great young team. They got a great ownership group. In the right location, I think they could be a team that would be tremendously successful. There is a contract. The city of St. Pete and the Rays have to resolve that contract. There is no place for me in that discussion directly until that's resolved. Now, can I prepare? You bet. Can I look at options? We sure are. Can we look at potential funding sources in the event that this happens? Surely. Because what I don't want to happen is to have option B not available and we lose them to Las Vegas or to Charlotte, North Carolina. I have said from day one, and I'm serious about this, I think, and I said this long before anybody gave a darn what I thought, that I thought if given the opportunity and they were to leave St. Petersburg, the best location for that stadium is in downtown Tampa. It would be transformative for our downtown environment. 80 games a year, 20,000 fans a night. You all of a sudden have taken downtown and interjected into that an economic dynamic that you could never, ever replicate in 10 years of work. It would energize our downtown like nothing we have ever seen before. How would you do the deal? I don't have a clue. It's probably a $600 million deal. It's a lot of money. I will say this, there'll never be another Ray J funding again. Where we pay, even though we impose it on ourselves, where we pay for everything and the ownership pays for nothing. I think the Rays, and they've indicated in previous discussions about the other stadium, that they would come to the table with somewhere, I think the number was somewhere between $300 and $60 million. That's still a delta of about $300 million that we would have to close in order to make the deal happen. So I'm going to be patient. I think it's the responsible thing to do. I think the equally responsible thing to do is prepare in the event that we get that opportunity. Will it be controversial? Sure it will. Will there be a lot of folks who feel like Sid does? Absolutely they will. But I think a baseball stadium in our downtown core would lead to more economic redevelopment, more commercial development, more hotel development, more retail development around that thing than anything that we could put down. So